The future of a decades-old restaurant on the KwaZulu-Natal South Coast could be compromised after it was battered by a spring tide. The Ray Nkonyeni Municipality has only granted the facility a month-to-month lease while a tender process is underway. Now the owner says it may not make financial sense to reopen. eNCA's senior reporter Dasen Thathiah visited the area.
There's an intensive cleanup operation taking place at the Mariner's Seafood Restaurant at Marina Beach on the KZN South Coast. This is after a spring tide wrecked most of the establishment. Several patrons who were here watching the rugby were also injured. Others were washed out. Now, by all accounts, they say that there were indications that the tide was particularly high, but they didn't expect the level of damage that then came. Some of them were taken to hospital. We spoke to one man who was here with his wife. I heard your wife was injured. How's she doing now?
She's doing okay. Still very, very sore. Her leg is twice the size it should be. She's got chest pains. Yes, cut on the forehead. But we're very glad that we're alive. Right? From our point of view, all we saw was once a warning was sounded that there's a big wave coming, that we turned to face the wave, and it was 2 meters high when it hit the restaurant.
Restaurant staff who are now involved in the cleanup say that during their time here, they've never seen anything like it.
The water came from the two doors straight to me in the middle, but I managed to jump, and then where we keep our pots, I managed to jump on top of the shelves. But it was a big tragedy. But we thank God because so many people, yes, they were badly injured, but they managed to escape.
We did got a first warning. It just entered the pit, and the guys cleaned up. Then we watched the rugby, enjoyed. And after about 10-15 minutes after, then the big wave came. One of the guys managed to take that video. I'm sure you see it's all over the internet. Yeah. Then after that, there was a barman there who was in the bar, but he ended up there back in the toilet.
The restaurant has become an establishment in this part of town, but now its future hangs in the balance. That's because the owner says he's not sure if it makes financial sense to spend millions to repair the restaurant when the local municipality hasn't granted a long-term lease yet. But those discussions are underway, and they will be discussing ways to move from what is currently a month-to-month lease to possibly a long-term lease ahead of December. I'm Dasen Thathiah at Marina Beach on the KwaZulu-Natal South Coast.